I'm Philip Vanderpool with the Virtue TV, and get ready, let's head to Kansas to Triple H Outfitters out there, and this time Dorothy's going to click her heels on a buck that I nicknamed Tin Man. The Virtue TV is proudly presented by Black Widow Innovations. Tough, accurate, deadly.
No, look at you. Oh my gosh.
B3 is down. I did it.
Ron Vanderpool. Tin Man is a buck that I've had more history with than I think any other deer that I've ever hunted. I can't honestly tell you exactly how old he is. He's somewhere between 8.5 and 10.5 years old. He's one of those unique bucks that he doesn't have that great big bulky burly body, and he doesn't have a lot of mass. It's just his genetic traits. He's what I call a pasture buck. He's a roamer. He chases all over, and no telling what his actual rut boundaries are, if you will. It's I just know that on trail camera, hit and miss over the years, it's been incredible to watch this deer evolve. The first year I ever had an encounter, I watched him that summer there, and then I went into the fall, and of course y'all know how much I love to decoy. Well, Tin Man, he played the game, man, on 2 or 3 different occasions when I'd rattle. He was so aggressive. Is that's one of our bucks that gets a free pass this year. We call him the almost 10. He's got little bumps out there for G4s. But my goodness, what a frame. 8-point frame. Wow. What an 8-point. It was incredible. Let's do that again, only we need trash or lefty up here. That's what we need. And there again, up in the morning, getting close to that 10 o'clock. Here they come. This segment of the Virtue TV is brought to you by Black Widow Innovation. Tough, accurate, deadly. This segment of the Virtue TV is brought to you by CVA. It's just a better gun. Well, this is the fall of 2022. And like I say, so many trail camera pictures, so many trail camera video clips. It's just been amazing. And it's kind of a happy, sad for me in a way because I've watched this deer so much. And to finally close the deal on him. Okay guys, we're in the blind. I am doing the same thing. Ron and I decided to split up. She's hunting those two giant bucks that are over there, what we call the rubbing post. She's stationed there. I'm back over here at the Saturday Night Bar and Grill, basically the hidden plot, we call it. We're both self-videoing. I got her all set up with the camera, and she's locked, cocked, and ready to rock, and so am I. Today's the 17th of November. I got it all doctored up with pure whitetail, white lightning, and bristled up, and I just got a good feeling, you know. A lot of action yesterday. It was the 16th, a lot of action. Come close to getting it done last night. But there's 2 or 3 old bucks down here that need to be taken out. Maybe one of these guys. Bully buck, 10 man. B3 is not that. He's not as old as the rest of them, but he's also at the top of the hit list. The problem is a lot of the bucks are busted up now. And I really hope and pray that an old sad daddy that I don't even know just comes out of nowhere, just big, comes in, gives me opportunity, and I can get an arrow in him. I am so ready to put one of those recluse to work. There's a buck. Going through there. He's going out the awful white horn. Oh, it's 10 man. It's 10 man. It's 10 man. Oh, I have to get him here real quick. Here he comes. He just couldn't stand the Woodhaven grunt call. And when I hit it and done some grunting and snort wheezing, here he come. And he played the game right to a T. Boom! Smoke! That's 10 man, baby. That's 10. Oh, Lord, that's 10 man. That buck, there's no telling how old he is. I know he's 7.5, and I think he's older than that. Let me get the camera around. Let me wide back out. Yo, we just smoked him, man. I don't know if I got it on camera good, but I got him. That's a buck that has been here forever. Ever since I started hunting here, Donovan let me take this piece of property. That is the old dog. I really don't know how old he is. He was mature when I rattled him up. I think it was in 2018. That neurotoxin zipped on through him. I see the arrow laying out there, coated with blood. We have had such an unbelievable hunt here. So many encounters, so many bucks. Rhonda's been hunting. I hunted a little bit early season, but I haven't even hunted this year. And that is the first arrow that I have launched. And I am so blessed to be able to shoot a deer of that magnitude. This segment of the Virtue TV is brought to you by Knox County Whitetails. You will come as a client, but you'll leave as a friend.
Big Mac Guide Service.
Hey, what's this?
Hey, we heard some old boy shot a deer back up in here.
This has been the toughest, hardest season that I've ever seen to get. I haven't even hardly hunted. But I finally, Rhonda and I had a plan to get in here, and she's over hunting that giant. And I said, something good's gonna happen. The 17th, 18th, and 19th, you can count on it. And
Especially in Kansas.
dude, I hit that grunt call and he come through there, and I videoed him best I could up here, but I couldn't reach over to get the darn camera on there, and I got him stopped in that opening he was going on through. I just gotta say that old blind, it's got a story to tell. Hopefully it's got another story.
Got several stories to tell.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, I would like to have $1 for every big buck and every tom turkey I walk in front of.
Wouldn't you though? Holy smokes. Well, dude, what do you think, Larry Mac? I mean,
there's nothing on there that shows me that it's, you got anything further back than maybe long?
Yeah.
Back along?
I think maybe back of the lung, probably for sure liver. I mean, it just happened so dang fast, boys. I'm telling you, it just was crazy.
Yeah.
Shine that light right over
Oh my gosh, dude, there he is. I'm telling you, there is a lot of history with that buck right there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've heard Tin Man so many times I thought, when in the heck is Philip gonna shoot Tin Man?
I'm telling you what, that's one of the smartest dudes. Thank you, man. I'd be hugging you. I got my hands full. You get your slide out.
Yeah,
let
give
me-
me this, I've got this.
Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dude, let me go get my hands on the big guy. Fellas, I want you to look at him. Dude, he went downhill.
You can wield it.
He went downhill a little bit from what he was last year. But guys, I'm telling you, there's no telling how old this deer is. He's broke his brow. Look at this. Oh, he's still. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at that. Tiny.
Oh, boy, he's a beauty, buddy.
He is a beauty. Well, get in here, man. You guys are part of my family. And I can't even begin to express what I'm feeling right now. He's always, how you always knew Tin Man. He's always had these little bumps here. And he got the name when I first started noticed him, mainly on the trail cameras and stuff. He just barely had G4s, and I was calling him the almost 10. And then he's a 10 every year, Last year he was a 6x5, and he was better deer. But I honestly do not know how old this deer is. All the trail cameras and the encounters that I've had, I can't even, boy.
Philip, I can tell you right now, dude. Oh, I couldn't be more pumped.
Gosh, dude. Just amazing. I hope he passed on some genes, because I'll tell you, if you wanted a deer there to live a long life, he had those genes in there, and he knew how to beat the system. This week's featured hunting property is located in Vernon County, Missouri, and consists of 500 acres of prime deer and turkey habitat. The property is combined with beautiful rolling hills, 150 acres of tillable ground, thick pockets of oak timber, and Walnut Creek running right through the property. There are several food plot locations with redneck blinds already in place, making this property a big buck sanctuary and turkey haven. It's got it all with food, cover, and water. And to top it off, the neighbors have approximately 12 to 1,500 acres of no hunting period. That's right, making this property even hunt bigger. With easy access from both north and south end of the property, making this property a complete hunter's dream. For more information, just give me a call or text to the phone number on the screen. This part of the Virtue TV is brought to you by Woodhaven Custom Calls, America's best deer calls. This segment of the Virtue TV is brought to you by Game Hide, one brand, every season. This portion of the Virtue TV is brought to you by Pure Whitetail. Use code VIRTUE20 to get 20% off to bring in that old sad daddy. Anytime that you can take a big old sad daddy whitetail, mature like this, and develop a history and a story and watch them grow, watch them get old, get mature, that's the whole thing. And mature, you know, everybody has different opinions on that. My opinion probably is a 4.5 and on age structure. You know, at least you're going to get by the time he's 4.5, you're going to pretty much know what he's going to become. I feel good about that. I think, you know, 5.5, 6.5, even 7 and 8, sometimes they don't get their best racks until then. And I think there's a point right there with 10-Man. 10-Man's best rack that he ever had, I think, was last year. He was a mainframe 11.6x5, and he's always been short-browed, always had really good G2s and G3s. His 4s have always been shorter, but he's been just an exceptional deer to watch. And my gosh, how he eluded me over the years on this property is amazing in itself. And so much respect and admiration for a deer that just, you know, how many times has he beat me that I didn't even know about? It makes you wonder. But he would be a buck that would, and he was a loner. He didn't want anything really to do with any of the other bucks. I don't think he was the top end buck here as far as attitude. He was pushing around the 1.5, 2.5, 3.5-year-old bucks, but I think you get up some of them other deer, he wasn't as big a bodied. He had the attitude, but he just didn't want to be around them. And just to watch that deer all these years, and just the history, and gosh, I'd hook up the trail cameras and play them through the computer and watch him, and just, he was so aggressive on scrapes. One of the most aggressive deer I've ever had on scrapes, the way he came in and worked them and just thrashed them. And he would, the Pure Whitetail, just the way he would do everything about it. We may come back late season if Rhonda don't shoot an old sad daddy tonight. But I've always said the 17th, 18th, and 19th of November in Kansas, buddy, is pretty much money. You're gonna have an opportunity to see a buck of a lifetime, because it just seems like they pop out of the woodworks. I know a lot of them have already, and you'll see new bucks in your area. And that's what I'm looking forward to from here on, is seeing some of those bucks that might show up that you may not ever get to see again. They just passing through looking for a hot doe. And especially now with this Pure Whitetail and the Spy Point trail cameras, it all comes together, man. 10-Man, my hat goes off to you, brother. Thank you for so many memories over the years, because I've treasured every one of them. You're very special, buddy. And you've taught me a lot about deer hunting, decoying, working the wind, and even putting out the Pure Whitetail mock scrapes, which I feel like played a huge part in this whole hunt. And then how he reacted to calling and decoys. Man, But you've been special, buddy. This week on Keeping It Real. This week's Keeping It Real with Tin Man was all about catching him vulnerable and without a doe. And this is where the calling made all the difference in the world. That ninja intimidator wood-having grunt call made all the difference in the world. After all, old Tin Man was leaving. But curiosity killed the buck.
Old Granddaddy's in my sights. I'm gonna get out where the old owl hoots and get
And there was blood right off the arrow's laying right there. When it passed through, it's still shining like a diamond in a goat's butt.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. We're going to have two just about like in the back of this rig here in the short. I'm just saying.
Dude, hey, he keyed up, boy. He come in.
That's what you said.
He came in about probably 250 yards. I said, right in with the grunt call. He's like, and I didn't have to say it. He already had it out. He's like,
The Virtue is brought to you by these fine sponsors: